Hi, I'm Peter Johansson. I'm a senior game designer over at Avalanche Studios.
So talk a little about what your goals were heading into this new Mad Max.
I mean, we're so excited to get the chance to work on this game because, I mean, it's basically we get a chance to do what we do best and what we love the most, you know, crafting these huge open worlds and filling it with a lot of explosive content that has a lot of action, and then giving the player a lot of freedom to explore that content.
When it comes to this game, talk a little about where does this fit within the Mad Max mythology?
Our game is a completely original take on this sort of classic wasteland universe, so it is a completely unique original game.
Talk a little about the actual main characters. You got Max, but then he's got some help along the way.
Yeah, of course, you get to be Max, this legendary road warrior. And of course, in this world, sort of vehicles are really important. And so you have teamed up with a guy named Chumbucket, who's this genius but kind of weird mechanic that helps you build this ultimate war machine, which is called the Magnum Opus. And you need to build this because your legendary or your iconic Interceptor has been stolen.
Talk a little about the customization when it comes to the car.
Yeah, I mean, this Magnum Opus, you get to customize it and personalize it as much as you want. So you roam the wasteland and gather the vehicle parts and scrap that you need, that Chumbucket needs to build this vehicle for you. And you get to choose from, you can build different chassis, engines, tires, even mounted with different types of weapons and sort of fit armor on top of it, and even offensive stuff like ramming bars and like, you know, poles and stuff that is used for ramming other vehicles. So
you talk about the combat in the game when you're in the car, the vehicular activity?
Yeah, I mean, car combat is really important in the game, and all the choices you made in the upgrade system really sort of influences how that car combat plays out. So because everything is physical in the car combat, so we have like when you collide with other vehicles, it's just all the physical forces that decides the outcome of that collision. So you're gonna have other enemy vehicles, you're gonna have boarders that jump on top of your vehicle trying to pull you out, trying to damage you and or the car. So everything is really chaotic, really action-packed.
When you're outside of the car, talk about what Max can do on foot.
Yeah, you're also going to participate in a lot of on-ground combat, and the interesting thing is there's this seamless transition between vehicle combat and on-ground combat. So on-ground combat, as you get pulled out, or perhaps your car breaks down and you're sort of forced to step out of that comfort zone, that relative comfort zone, which is your Magnum Opus, then you have to participate in on-ground combat as well, where you fight with your fists, with your weapons, with melee weapons, with your shotgun, with your knife.
You got some really cool weapons. Talk about the one that stood out in this game.
You mean the Thunderstick?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I love that weapon. You know, okay, this is something that sort of, it's like a stick that has this sort of explosive charge on top of it, and you can really sort of, you can ram it into people, and there's this delay where he realizes, oh man, or sorry, I'm just beep. So, and then it explodes after a delay.